Monday team battles.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I think I've got everything going correctly. I'm paired against D. Toledo. Got that chat going. I think I'm streaming correctly. Nope, don't shrink that. Let's see. Looks like it's doing it. Recording and streaming. So I can upload it to my YouTube channel. D. Toledo saw the bat signal. All right, settle in, play this guy. I'm just slightly higher rated. I think he's been higher rated than me. I look at my record against him, 2.5, 4.5. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this variation again. We'll see what he does. My audio engineer says the sound is fine. Okay, so everything's cool. I didn't realize my score against him was so bad. Started off with 2 draws and a win. I've only had 1 draw out of the last 4 games. Gotta turn that around. Let me check all this. Oh, looks right to me. Looks like everything's working. Now when he plays there, I think I just come back here. Hold the D pawn. We'll see. Here, probably. Knights before bishops. The thing I love about this variation is they have to play chess, as a friend of mine said. They don't get to just rattle off book moves. Later we'll have book of the week. I know which book I want to use. I have to grab it. That move. Is he just going to develop? Could play here. Decide between playing here and playing here. Play here. Make him do something about that bishop. This kind of cramps his position, in my opinion, for at least a move or two. Go here, he plays here. There's no real way to take advantage of that. I think I'm going to play this move. Trade his light squared bishop. I think last time I played this variation, I castled queenside. It didn't work out real well. I was thinking about doing this, even though he's kind of got this ready-made attack going over here. Whatever. Have to see how that plays out. Try to decide what to do. He's using his time. He's almost down to where I am. Well, I could pin that. What happened just then? I heard something. Well, somebody sent me a message. I don't know why, but they did. Here. Where else am I going to put this piece? It's got to be here. I kind of want to just someday get that knight on that square. Why you give up? This way my queen will be guarded if I start pushing my c-pawn.
Battery 40%.
I don't think he can really damage that. He can play here. I'll play here. He doesn't get anything by checking here. Maybe this. I want to play here. Let's find out if he really wants to push that pawn or not. Because I don't know if he really does. Can't really land anything on this square right now. Gosh, I gotta answer this. Don't I? I gotta answer this. Yes. That was an automated message I had to answer. All right.
Battery 40%.
I mean, if I push here, you can later push here. I could play here and let him push and drop the knight back. Or maybe drop the knight here and put it here. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to play there. Wow, this is so hard. What's he talking about? The game he's playing? Must be Chessmaster. Slow Turtle's done with one game at least. Chessmaster 5657. He must be playing another one. I mean, I don't know about c5. If I do play this and he just drops the bishop back, well, then I take here. I've isolated these pawns. If I push here and he takes, I've got to have some more firepower on that square, or he'll win a pawn. So that's a possibility. And the knight has to sit here without him being able to kick it to hold that pawn. That's not really... I'm just looking for the right plan here, and I'm looking for things that I can do that will mess him up. That's all I'm doing. I don't think my queen's on the right square. You know, his position is a little cramped, as it is usually in the Caro-Kann, so I really don't need to be trading pieces. Hey, Awestruck. And I'm so bad at chess. You're Chessmaster 5657, right? Good luck to you too, man. I guess somebody can get better at chess. You can definitely get better at chess. You just have to play a lot and go over your games. Analyze your games afterwards. You know, all these things I learned when I was a kid are true, which are play over master games so you see how they play positions, and play a lot of games yourself, and also analyze your games. One thing I did that really helped was spending a lot of time going over my games. I played long games like these, or even longer, and study them very carefully. Like if you're +2, what would the computer do to win that position? And play it out on the board. Take a look at it. See how does the computer want to win this? You know, and that'll help you. It really will. I think I'm going here. Oh. Wow. He wants to capture here. Could play this. Let's see the point of playing this knight here. I don't think this is great. I kind of want to just hold this position and play here. If he takes, then I'll take. Good luck to you too, Awestruck. Because I have a big over-the-board tourney this weekend. Yeah, well, I think a friend of mine was telling me that he read you should play 50 rated games a year. So that'd be like 10 tournaments. Oops, I just lost this pawn. Unless I take with the queen. Can't take with the knight like I'd planned because of this. I take with the queen. Can he attack me? He can play there. Plays there. And my queen maybe just goes back or goes here. I think that'll be okay. He sure is using a lot of time. Nope, nope, nope. I think I'm going back here. This piece can come here and attack his queen. He pushes here. Knight takes, knight takes. Okay, there, I'm going to play pawn takes. I'm fine with that. I I do have a queenside pawn majority. Good for the end game. Here maybe. Next move. Wow. What happens when I just capture this pawn? I've got double pawns and that's it. I guess when I play here, he just plays a rook over. Start piling up on that pawn. I'm kind of mystified about what the best move is here. Take here. What's he gonna do? Play knight here? I don't think so. I'm gonna capture it and let him pile up on me. The bad looper is at 2200. Wow, he did do that. What a surprise. I can go here. He could retreat to there. I could go here. I think I want to do it this way. Here or here? Where's he going? I know he's going to one of them. It's a little bit cold in here. I'm going to have to turn the air up. Here hitting his queen. He moves his queen. Then I could move the rook. Could do that. My nose is running a little allergies. I always have long games. Really, really long games. But that doesn't bother me. 7:20. We'll have book of the week in a little while. What's he up to? I do not know. He's got a lot of nice piece play. Okay. I really wish I had that knight on that square. I could take this one and put it here and move it up there. Then this pawn wouldn't be protected. I don't really know what that piece is doing out there. I think I want to play it here. Keeps his knight from going there for one thing. That's a nice piece. This is a nice piece. His pieces are on really great squares. If I could just get his queen to move. Take. Bring the knight in, maybe. Here. Trying not to miss a tactic because that's the fastest way to lose a game. Have I beaten a national master? No, not in a tournament. I've beat a few experts. I haven't played that many tournaments. I've played about 250 rated games, maybe 275. I've beaten about 3 or 4 experts, but I've never beaten a national master. I only played, I think, one. I'm trying to remember. No, I'm not sure I did even play one. I'd have to check on that. I thought he was going to do that. Then I think I have to play here. Goes there. I need some luft. In a bad way. Oh, I used to play Blitz with a national master. And he used to beat me like 12-2. Eventually, I kind of won some more games against him, but he was good. He was really, really good. You learn a lot from those guys, by the way. I'll do that. I need some lift. You can go here, you can go here to attack my queen. I want to play here. Now I think I want to play here. He's going to have this check. Ten-minute unrated game. Where's he going? Is he after this one? So I go here. Take. I just think my rook's doing more than his. If I play here. Now I play here. Oops. That was a piece. And now I'm going to play here. But I'm in check. And it was with check. I sure missed that move. Let's see, he's got 2 on this one now. I need to guard that. Trapped his queen for a rook with a rook for a rook and a piece. That's close to an even trade. Can't push that because he'll play knight takes. How can I move this pawn? How can I move that pawn? I need a move that doesn't do anything. Piles up on this one. Knight takes. Queen takes. Nope. You can't do either of those. Pick Eliza. Kick more. I don't know you guys. If he takes there, what do I do now? I thought for some reason he couldn't do that. Because of this? I lost against you? It's got checks down here. I guess I'm going to let him check me. I'm going to play it out. He's threatening to check here. Any squares? No. Well, I can resign now. I just mouse slipped. Why am I playing a National Master? Well, that was a good game. It didn't work out very well. You're playing a National Master? Which one? Waiting to be paired. Good game, Geek. I'll say good game, Toledo. T-O-L-E-D-O. Why am I not being paired? Pash 25-4. Man, these guys have got some ratings. Horabets is on. He's number 1. Connor 3256. Here we go. I am streaming. Turtle, can't you see me? It's not on Lichess. Why would it not be on Lichess? I don't know why not. Thanks, Bad Looper. I don't know why he can't see it. Okay, that does win a piece, doesn't it? I'm reading all this chat. That's my excuse. How am I always last rated player in the top 10? Rip on Twitch. think that wins a piece. I need a bottle of water and a book of the week. He's thinking. Let me get those. Thanks for telling me that, Bad Looper. I put the mic on mute when I went back there for a minute. He said he's seen two 1800s blunder their queens. Yeah, thanks. I didn't see that earlier. You put that on there more than once. You can hear me now, though, right? Okay, cool. I just muted it because I was getting out of this squeaky chair. I'm going to work on the chair someday. Let's see, do this. We should go ahead and do book of the week. I mean, it is already past 7:30. Just tricked Awestruck. I wonder how. Book of the week. I have to click on this and come over here for a minute. Okay, he made a move. Every time I click on OBS Studio, it 2 pawns for a bishop, then I forked him. Every time I do that, it freezes the board. So the clocks don't change, nothing like that. Force move. Okay, book of the week. This is a book that is more than 345 pages. It's this one. For those of you that like Endgames, Endgame Virtuoso, Anatoly Karpov. Written by Tibor Karolyi, something like that, and Nick Applin. The exceptional in-game skills of the 12th world champion. In-game virtuoso Anatoly Karpov. So it's written by two IMs. It's got a fair amount of analysis in it. He does show you the beginning of the games, and then he goes to the, he shows the game without any annotations at first, and then he gets to the end game and he starts there analyzing it. This book is 300 and So the epilogue begins on page 351. And this is it's a nice book. It really is. I've had it for a little while. New in Chess, they publish really great books. Second edition, November 2007. I think I bought it around 2010. I haven't studied all of these, obviously, but there's an end game in here where Karpov is playing Kasparov in one of their world title matches. And thanks, Bad Luber. That's funny. Yeah, I can just lean over. Sorry about that. I'm just like Agmator. But anyway, there's one end game in there where he plays Kasparov in one of the world title matches, and he actually sacks a pawn in the end game and then beats him. It was really cool. My opponent offered to draw. No, I don't want to draw. In fact, I just want a castle, I think. Don't I? Can I just castle? But he sacks a pawn and beats him in the end game. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. I think I'm going to manage to lose this when I'm talking about that. I forgot I was going to leave this guy hanging. Let's see. Yep. I'm going to end up down material. I'm going to have to move out here. I have to win this game again. Turtle. What happened? He resigned? He was getting ready to make a comeback. Turtle says don't. I don't know why he resigned. I guess he thought he was losing. But a pretty good book on, obviously, Karpov. Great. I mean, you had Capablanca, you had Botvinnik, you had Karpov, then you have Carlsen. They're all great endgame players. I don't want a berserk. I lost the only game I ever tried to berserk. I like taking my time and looking for moves. Sort of like I did in that game where I almost blew it. In fact, I did blow it and the guy resigned. I'm number 33 in this tournament. I'm 2099. Now that I can't get paired against anybody. Excuse me. Book of the week. Endgame Virtuoso, Anatoly Karpov. By these guys. And they have another one too. It's on Smyslov called Endgame Virtuoso. Vasily Smyslov. This guy's rated 1400. 13th place. I'm number 33. Hey, Floppy's on. Learning how to play chess tonight. Are you playing in the tournament, Floppy? I guess so. Oh, cool. You're in here. A new player. Well, he's played before, but he's back. The real question is, how many books do I own? You know? This is a nice book. I wish I had more time to spend with it. Well, he's an amazing in-game player. Capablanca was his hero. Brushing off the dust. I know what you mean. How many good books do I own? It's funny how they're all good, isn't it? Every one of them. It's playing the Berlin. I always just capture because I don't know what to do. I'm wondering myself. I don't know, a couple of hundred, maybe 300. We're going to find out as the weeks go by. How many books does this guy own? I had a book come in today. Had another book arrive today. At some point, it will be Book of the Week. Can you imagine? Beat 7 to 8 national masters in 3 check while berserking. 3 check while berserking. I've read some bad ones. I know what you mean. I've read a few bad ones myself. Oh, wow. Good question. Really good question. Is there going to be a book of the year? That is a great question. You know, Bad Looper suggested I have not only Book of the Week, but Game of the Week, Blunder of the Week, a whole bunch of things of the week. No, he's beatable, but he's tough. He's really good. Try to trade pieces against him because he's tactical. Book of the Year, what a great idea. I should have a Book of the Year. I'm just going to play this game slowly. Just going to put pieces on squares. I drew him, I think. I've beaten Fayetteville, but he's beaten me probably 2-1. We have played about a dozen games, maybe. I don't know, 10 to 12 games, a lot. He always plays C3 against the Sicilian. It's apparently his opening. One to 4. Yeah. My games are so slow, I always end up like number 37 in the tournament. Book of the Week. This book, Anatoly Karpov. It's got chapters, the early years, Rise to the Top, World Champion, later years. His legendary in-game technique has always been something of an enigma. Karpov became world champion in 1975 as a successor of Bobby Fischer. With his fine in-game technique, Karpov managed to win positions which nearly everybody else assessed as a draw. This is 105 best end games. Explain. These are 2 international masters. Well, I think Nick Applin is an international master. Doesn't say that here. This is a sweet book. Now you're playing Top Lumpy Gator. That guy's very good, and he crushed me last time I played him. Well, let's just go this way. How good is this turtle? Here I go. Here I got nowhere to go. It's impressive. He beat the turtle. I mean, the turtle beat Geek G or Binky, whatever his name is. Turtle's rated what? 1609, he beat that guy? That's pretty amazing. Yeah, Turtle, I just saw that. I put moused over your... I didn't realize you and I'd played so much. Yeah. You play somebody a lot higher, you're not going to lose many rating points. I played Horror Bets one time. He was rated 2600 or thereabouts, and that I overloaded my queen. I didn't even notice I'd done it. He ended up winning, clipping a piece for maybe a pawn. It was easy after that. What can I do to this guy? Rook to the center. Beating 3-check was Dangler. What is 3-check? Is that a chess variant? Or do you mean you beat him with 3 checks? Is the variant like you have to check them 3 times in a row? If you check them 3 times in a row, you win. Is that it? Huh. Wow. Years ago, I played a guy on another server, and we'd been playing 1-0, which I don't recommend to improve your chess. And it was something like it was a variant. It was something like the pieces move backwards. I didn't know it was a variant. It's like move 1, move 2. He played his knight out. He was playing black. And then he played like knight c6. Then he played pawn from b7 to b8 queen. The Northern Open, where is that? Chicago? Anyway, that was some variant. I don't know what it was. I could just come back here. Northern Open. Oh, wow, Minnesota. I've never even been to Minnesota, let alone playing a tournament there. Yep, I'm going to keep playing until I get to play those Botez girls. I'm going to beat them both. And then my merch will start selling like crazy. We're going to start up a merch store. I was thinking I got my Memoji. I've got my Memoji. I've got a... you see competition on Botez. Yeah, I'm going to take them both down. They can name the time control. I'm going to beat them. I'm convinced I can do it. Yeah, I was thinking white coffee cups with my Memoji on the front, Little Rock Chess on the back. That'll probably be the first product. All benefits go to Little Rock Chess Club. Count them, 50 years ago, I was playing, I think by now, I was close to playing in my first tournament at the Little Rock Chess Club. I went 3 out of 5. Yeah, I want to beat them both. Not just Andrea, Alexandra too. Isn't she the better one? The older one? I want to do it on their stream too. You know, I want to go on there. I want to be streaming. I want to crush it. I want Magnus Carlsen to see it. Be like, man, this Deep Geek's for real. He just beat the Botes sisters. I've been wanting to do this for about a year. I just got to figure out a way to get to him. I think you have to subscribe to get a game against him, and I'm willing to do that. Oh, try to beat Hikaru? I don't think that'll happen. Not unless he's talking a lot on his stream. Hikaru, though, when you watch those games, you know, I don't think he really plays critical lines. I mean, he's not going to play like some sharp two knights line that you might know better than him. You know, so he plays stuff like, like the modern or the rat or the Pirk or the English defense. Just stuff where he just pushes some pawns and then he plays behind the pawns. That's my take on it anyway. So let's see. If I play here and attack that knight, he does not have that check. And he can't take it with the rook. Which means this knight's got to move. And when it moves, I've got that square. This is the simple-minded way I play chess. Let's try this and see if it works. I think I'm going to get that pawn with check. Eric Rosen, that also would be pretty hard. I think the Botes sisters will be easier to beat. Spell it correctly. I mean, he's an IM. Gosh, Hikaru, to take down that one, that would be something. I watched a video or two that Eric Rosen did. He was explaining something. I don't even remember what it was. I watched a lot of Hikaru's videos. I watched a few of the Botes sisters. But you know, they do so much screaming. 21-minute chess game. Wow. You beat Awestruck? Turtle, you are good. I mean, they're always screaming on their stream. It's annoying. Couldn't take it anymore. I was like, forget this. Okay, I want that. Lagging. I hate lagging. Imagine beating Hikaru. Let's see, he's got that square to go to and that one. He could take this pawn. I want to take that pawn. He takes this pawn. Do I need that pawn? I don't think so. Go here, that knight. Oh, that's true. If I take that, I take here, I'm attacking the knight. He could defend it with the rook. Then I would play rook here, not there. I could play rook here, attack the rook and the knight. He has to trade. I play queen takes. Not gaining anything in all that. If I push this, he's still got this check. See. I want to take this one because I want to remove all the cover for his king. I always play rook here, threaten to mate him. How does he stop that? If I go here, he can check me there. Well, that's not great. What if I play rook up? I want to do that. If I play here. Knight check, queen takes. How about bring me the head of Alexandra Botez? Pretty sure that a 17-year-old beat the Botez sisters before. And you're only 9. So I'll say, bring me the Botez sisters. Somebody may tell them about it since I'm on Twitch. I can't wait for the day the Botez sisters find out about your challenge. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be historic. 8 years later, he beats him. Turtle's going to beat him in 8 years. All right, now here. Let's see. If I play here, how does he guard that square? He can check me with the knight. Queen d7, rook e7 don't work. He can't play queen here. Knight here only stops at 1 move. This rook can't do anything. I want to find out what happens when I play this move. Except an engine. I wonder if they ever have a battle of the streamers. That would be a chance. And another great idea. How about battle of the streamers? He's going to flag on me. He did. PogChamps. That's it. That's what I was trying to remember. I want to play in PogChamps. What's his name? X to the C or whatever. I want to take down those Botezes. Where's my opponent? I think Magnus may be done. I think he's lost interest. Nobody's able to beat him unless they're really good. She's in the bungalow! XQC, is that his name? Oh, I must have spelled it wrong. There isn't much else for him to do except make more money. I'm 7-1 against this guy. I don't want to lose to him again. XTC? I've never heard of that band. I'm supposed to play here and here. Probably last move. I Tournament's got 30 minutes. You're first. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing because I don't know theory. That's the truth, too. I don't know theory. Don't think I'm joking about that because I'm not. XTC. Here. Turtle, I have no doubt you'll beat him. This piece that's undefended. Let's hit his queen. Now I gotta think. I want those Botezes. I'd forgotten about them. There's a great square for that piece. What's wrong with that move? Oh, I'll play there. He plays here. I take his queen. He takes my queen. Is that it? Uh-oh. OBS Studio just, can you guys hear me? OBS Studio just disconnected. Now it reconnected. I don't know what that was about. Hey, my audio engineer, can you hear me? Am I still streaming? Reconnection successful. It's never done this before. I'll play here, here. I may have lost my network connection. I'm checking on it right now. OBS got disconnected. You mean stuff like, I'm going to beat the Botez sisters? Hey, maybe they're watching. Wouldn't that be great? Bring me the head of Alexandra Botez. Why is this guy over here talking? I do believe he's 9 now. He's talking about squares and numbers. I play rook d2, bishop c3. Takes. I want to do it anyway. That is all I know off the top of my head. I think it goes higher than that. I think if he plays bishop c3, I'm not getting anything better than equality. You know? Somebody's got to take down these Mosaic rookie knights. I'm getting tired of them winning every week. I don't know. I don't think I can. If he plays queen c1, I may have to just retreat the rook. You know, what if he just plays here? Then he's threatening this, and he'll fork the 2, which means I have to get out of there. I didn't expect that. Maybe here. Hey, ODNT got in on the chat. Yes, it's infinite. I agree. It's infinite. Look at the time advantage I've given this guy. Oh, he's going to do that. This piece needs a great square. This may very well be my last game of the night, unless the Botez sisters want to come on here and challenge me. Let's see. Push to there. Is there anything I can do here? Uh-oh. Hey, Floppy, that guy destroyed me too. He's insanely good. He destroyed me over 10 years ago in a Blitz tournament. These guys are all talking mathematics over here. I got to stop looking at that. I own the D file. What can I use in the D file? What can I get out of it? You would think there would be some way for me to get something here. I would think. Pash. I don't want to play that guy. I guess I'm going to do this. And I'm going to be right back.
Battery 20%.
Pass. I don't want to play him. I think I played him once. Where'd the guy move? King E1. Go here. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. I've only got 2 minutes. Those guys really are. All right. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Just making moves. Yeah. Here. He's going to win this pawn. That totally bites. All right. He's going to win this pawn. He's probably going to win that one too. I'm going to lose a whole piece. All right. I'm going to give up a piece rather than 2 pawns. It's going to take him a minute to get this going. In the meantime, I've got to do some stuff to him. Okay, where can he get to? Here, he can get this pawn. He's going to win it. No matter what I do, I can't stop him. This dude is +4 against me. Well, I'm going to lose. I am going to lose. I don't want to lose, but I'm going to lose. That's one path. Well, thank you. I'll keep trying. It's not going to be easy. I've had these kind of miracle draws before, so it could happen. I have one amazing draw. I had 2 knights, and I got a perpetual check, and I was down like a whole queen. This is some exciting chess. I can't believe we have, what do you call it? Repeated. If I go here, he has to move. Can't move the king without losing that pawn, so he's got to move the bishop. Can't move it there. Let's mess with him a little. That's rule number 1 for me, dude. Mess with him a little. I can still beat the Botez sisters. Both of them. Not just the younger one. All right, dude. Go in there. Why are they discussing all this divide by 0 stuff? And why did he give me that pawn? My God. Is this guy crazy? All right, I go here. He goes here. I take. He goes here. I push. He goes here. I go here. I don't think I can force those in. Let's see. I go here. He goes here. I take. He goes here. I push a pawn. He goes here. Let's step my king out of the way. He captures. I push another pawn. He steps here. I push this pawn. He pushes. I push again. All right, what the heck? I'll probably lose, but I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. If I play there, and he plays here, I can push my pawn and win his bishop. If he goes here, what happens then? I guess I'm going down the line I calculated. I believe this dude lost this game. Check. First I'll play here and cut his king off. Next, I need to check him. Check him again. Go get another queen. These people need to stop worrying about their opening knowledge. Okay, what happened? Did he resign? Hey, bad looper. That is ridiculous. I mean, that was ridiculous. When it comes to bulldogging a game, you can't. I mean, what was I down about? They probably even calculated the mate in that position. Oh, Grandmaster Khan's on Bad Looper. Did you check that out? How much time is left? 8 minutes. Last year, people sent too many links. I didn't even think I could draw that game. He imprisoned his own bishop. I re-entered hoping to play Ruben. I don't think Ruben's playing. I just beat a 2012 rated player. Hey, Chessmaster, that's not the end of the world. You got to beat those guys too. You got to beat them all. Got to beat the good ones and the bad ones. I cannot believe that. I mean, that's the reason you don't waste time studying openings. You got to learn to... Floppy, you almost beat Pash Pash? And Ruben is playing. I didn't know that. Grandmaster Khan himself. The dude should have... I mean, I was crushed. I want to pause and look and see where we are. Floppy, Awestruck, me, ODNT. We scored 30 points. We finished 6th. Memphis only had 3 players.
Battery 20%.
Pretty sure I had him beat on the board and lost thinking I had him beat on time. I've done that. I mean, I was ready to resign that game. I didn't even think I could draw it. And he let me win it. Apparently I'm disconnecting for some reason. It didn't even give me a notice this time. Yeah, my battery's almost done. You know, I got to get all this stuff straight if I'm going to play the Botez sisters. I intend to beat them both. In fact, what I really want is I want like a best 3 out of 5. I don't want a one-game match. I saw one of them beat the older one, Alexandra. I mean, this guy had her completely beat. I think in New York in the street. For some bizarre reason, I was sitting there going, oh, yeah, now you just do this. And instead, he did something different. I think he lost either a pawn or a piece. She just rolled him up after that. This tournament, it's got 4 minutes left. I finished 8th after that initial terrible game. At least I finished 8th. That was good. Pash. Where's this guy from? He's got a really good rating. I've played him before. I didn't remember that. And he's playing Turtle right now. And Turtle's only 9 years old. Tells us that all the time. I mean, this guy kept moving his bishop back and forth. I thought we'd repeated the position 3 times. And then he just lets me walk in and eat all of his pawns and queen mine. Incredible. It was really incredible. That's why Computer Engine was +5 on move 28. I want to see that game. That's why you study this book. In-Game Virtuoso, Anatoly Karpov by Tibor. It's hard to do this backwards. Tibor Karolyi and Nick somebody. The exceptional in-game skills of the 12th world champion. His 105 best end games. Here he is, the man himself, during the time when he was world champion. I think this guy, when you were in the grips of this guy, he wasn't letting you go. By this guy, I mean Anatoly Karpov. This is the backside. Got all these great reviews over here. Anyway, cool book. This would be a really great book to go through. Completely lost in the end game. Guess I should read that. Sorry to hear that, Floppy. And I mean that. Hey, I lose them too. I still lose them. And I've studied the end game my whole life. It's bad compared to Pash. All right, 108 left. I'm calling it quits. It's been a really great tournament. I won. What did I win again? I won 3 out of 4 games. Miracle win in the last game. Little Rock Chess. Opening our merch store soon. And I still am Little Rock Chess with a few other people thrown in. It's really great. Next Monday night, make sure you come back. That's it for tonight. Goodbye.